Okay. Hey guys, this is part 2 of the video of the loaves and fishes. Today we're going to be doing the pot in this picture. In this picture right here, we're going to be doing the pot today. There's going to be other parts, but today we're going to be doing the pot. I strongly suggest, though, that before you watch this video, if you haven't been caught up in watching part 1, then I strongly suggest you watch that video before you watch this one. Then come back here.
Okay.
So, that's what we're going to be doing today. You can kind of see what we have done so far here. We've got all these paintings. We will be saying the names of the paints, so if you are a fellow painter, you can paint this as well. Just about all that. And see you guys when we switch places.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was just grabbing my paint rag here. We're about to start on the pot. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in with a little burnt umber. That's the darkest brown.
Burnt umber.
Yeah, whoa, not so close. That's extreme close-up. Any closer, you're going to be splattering paint all over them. It'll be like watching the video, all of a sudden, splash, paint all over the face. All right. Now.
Any of y'all left from that, put it down in the comments.
Yep. Yep.
And this is what we've got so far as shown in the first part here.
Also, Pig Latin for today. Etzley, Oge, Andenbray.
I don't know what that means.
If you guys figure it out, leave it in a comment below.
Yeah, there's a riddle for today. If you can find it out, let us know.
And again, that is Etzley, Oge, Andenbray.
If you can hear us, that's just fine. Just repeat it one more time for the newcomer.
Okay.
So.
Etzley, Oge, Andenbray.
Yes, so
alright, now
if
first
any
thing
of
we're going to
y'all
do,
got the riddle, then put it down in the comments.
Alright, the first thing we're going to do is in order to have this, you're going to have a shadow.
So this is burnt umber, and we're putting it right there.
And that's going to be the shadow. And the reason we got to have a shadow is because if I don't paint underneath it, it's going to be sitting there floating in the air, or it's going to look like some sort of weird phantasm. And that's not going to be fun for any of us. So we're going to kind of... I'm kind of laying out a little bit of where it's kind of a preview of coming attraction. The fish are going to be on this place right here. Your bread's going to be over here, so we're kind of...
The platter right here for the thing that is right here is going to be around this area.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're laying in the shadows. Now I'm going to get a little bit of water because I want to kind of obscure that just a hair. I don't want to go too crazy with it, but... we don't want it just looking like paint strokes, you see.
Yeah.
So we'll just kind of...
If we wanted it to look like paint strokes, we would have been done and called it an abstract.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, abstracts are like alternative rock. Alternative to what? Oh, that probably got me some thumbs downs.
That probably did, yeah.
Alright. Next coming in is going to be Pueblo. Now, this is going to...
well, whatever. As long as we go by our own opinion.
Alright. Now, here's where we're going to have to do this one because there's no way I can get this gigantic brush into this little bottle.
And what is that?
That is Pueblo. That is multi-surface from Folk Art. You can buy it at Walmart.
You heard that? So all you fellow painters here, that is Pueblo, right?
Now, let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Okay, now, let's lay out this thing.
That is going to be the base color of said pot, I think.
Yeah, and see, now, what we're going to do is when you're doing this...
Kind of looks a bit orange on camera, don't it?
Well, it's terracotta, it's supposed to. Alright, see how I'm doing this? I'm kind of laying this out. And you'll see I'm kind of going these brush strokes in kind of a
little circular pattern to make it look exactly like
Well, you got to remember, when pottery is made, they have it, and they're kind of running it over a potter's wheel, or they're making it with a coil. So, that's what we're trying to do here. So, we're going to be doing something similar. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to bring it up. Like I said, this is going to be much bigger than the one that you see in the previous picture. I want it to be
it's going to be a bit bigger
quite
than
a bit
that.
larger. So
It's going to be a bit bigger, huh?
yeah.
It's going to look kind of like that, but way, way, way bigger.
Yeah.
Because that's how small it is in comparison here.
Alright, let's get her back over here.
It may look big like that. But
Okay, now.
So right now, this is what we've got so far.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to bring in a different brush. So we've got to get, I'm going to have to start turning this brush on its
Oh yeah,
side.
don't forget that handle there.
I'm going to get it. Now, let's go ahead and get that while I'm in the neighborhood. That easy. Now, grab a little bit of this extra paint and come up here. We're going to make a lip on this thing.
Look how fast it's already coming together, huh?
Yep, and I'm going to grab a different brush because that big brush is kind of like trying to cut out a man's appendix with a chainsaw. Not that I've ever tried, mind you. Comments below if you have, though. That'd be an interesting story.
Yeah, just 911. What's your emergency?
Alright, now. We're going to fill it in, but I want that brush strokes to be kind of clear. Because this is the darkest shade of orange I have.
Right now he's trying to make the inside of said pot.
Yeah, now we have a lot of extra paint, so we're going to go ahead and just kind of, it's a tad impasto at this point. Impasto means that it's very, very thick. And I learned that word from the great Michael from Artistic Impressions. Also, shout out to Midnight Gaming Wolf.
Yeah, Midnight Gaming Wolf is a friend of mine, best friend, in fact.
Alright, now, I was going to bring in some lighter shades of orange, but honestly,
yeah.
I think this is probably what we'd better be going with.
Yeah, white.
White. Because we got so much orange paint on here, that dark orange paint.
Go and check out her channel, though.
Okay, we're going to clean this brush up because I had orange on here and I don't want to contaminate my white
she
paint.
gave us a shout out too, so we wanted to give her a shout out in
Let's
return.
take this up here.
That's what he's trying to do. This is where he's at.
Yeah. Alright. Now, we're going to come along here and I'm going to try to smooth this out just a hair because we're going to be doing a little work on it here. Now I'm going to have to clean off this brush because I got a lot. I think I may have got just a little bit too much orange paint of that Pueblo.
Bit.
Yeah, you think?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Not that much, just a little bit.
Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to come up like this. And I may end up having to kind of let that coat dry a little bit, but we're going to try it.
We may not finish the pot, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. How much time are we on? Already? Yeah, we'll probably end up having to let some of this go till tomorrow, but it's going to be a slightly longer video because I kind of got to get this part here done while this paint's wet. So I guess you're stuck with us for a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you could always click off the video, but we don't.
Well, the problem with that is that if we click off on it,
you'll miss the next part.
The paint's gonna dry, and then that's gonna be itself a problem.
No, what I'm saying is the viewers clicking off of it.
Well,
once the video.
Don't give them ideas. All right, now where were we? Oh yeah. I need a big fat brush because we're about to see what I did was I put this paint up here. What I'm trying to do is lighten up the color, and you kind of got to keep it consistent. So.
Again, that's what he's going by.
Yeah, so, and it's going to look a little different because there's some things in the study number 2 that I didn't like as well as I did the first time either. So now what we're doing is we're trying to bring in, kind of just go along here, because I'm trying to get. Oh, that was not great, but we'll make it work.
What happened?
I got a little bit I got outside the line.
Yeah, well, you can always
we'll fix it later. Okay. Now, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to come along here and up here. and just kind of bring it in. And let's see if we can make this work. I'm trying to. There's just so much white, and there's so many other colors going on here. Because we're trying to keep this kind of a texture going on here.
Yeah, texture.
Like I said, you got to remember when a pottery is made, it's kind of circular.
So right now, what he's doing is making these little type of lines right here from this part here. So basically, the highlights.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get this big fat brush back out. The big brush. And the reason is, I can do this job much easier going like this. Like I said, what we're trying to do is give the illusion of three-dimensionality.
Yeah, on a 2D surface.
Yeah. Not to be confused with 3D and 2D Botmaker. Which are really...
Shout out to him, by the way.
Yeah. They don't know us from Adam, but shout out to them anyways, because they're fun to watch. Yeah. Especially if you like watching like these die-cast cars.
Otherwise, mainly shouts out to him to get him more views, because you'd probably like to watch them.
Yeah, because they're really good. They're a lot of fun to watch. Alright, now.
You don't know this from scratch, but...
Yeah, now we're going to have to... Let's go ahead and bring in some little... Or I can whip out the hairdryer. But I may end up having to let that kind of dry overnight.
This is where he's at right now.
Yeah, and we're going to have to... Let me see if I can do something with this.
That color.
That is Tangelo.
Tangelo. You've heard that, folks.
Yep. Tangelo. Now. I don't know. Sounds like an Italian lawyer. Okay. Oh, that's probably got me some thumbs down, too.
Probably. Hey, at least we can't see it because YouTube takes that away, huh?
Yeah. Now, what we're going to...
YouTube. Let's add it back. Let's add it back.
Yeah. Well. You know, if Steve Turley was getting as many dislikes as Vegan Teacher, they would have it back. But Dr. Turley is pretty awesome, so.
Well, there's that Vegan Teacher. There's all these people.
And yeah, I'm mentioning her because she's a real pain in the neck.
Yeah, especially because we love our meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like that.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get some paint. Oops, I think I got her stuck. Nope. Okay.
No.
I'm just going to have to... I may end up having to do this. If I can. Come on, paint. There we go. Now we got paint. We got the paint. Kind of like Arby's. We got the meat.
Yeah. Shout out to that Vegan Teacher. We got the meat. Arby's, we got the meat. Yummy.
It's funny.
Oh, and we shouted out Vegan Teacher because she sucks. Don't watch her. I mean, watch her to make fun of her, but don't watch her to give her reviews and like.
Yeah, but if you watch her, that's going to give her reviews. So you might do better just to ignore her.
No, or do what we do and comment stuff until she sees us.
I don't want to hear anything from Vegan Teacher till she condemns Dr. Fauci for his dog experiments.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, seriously. Now, I'm going to have to kind of edge this in just so. As I'm trying to get. Believe it or not, painting these big canvases is harder than it looks.
Don't really know where to put your hand either now, do you?
No, because, I mean, with a little canvas, you can get away with this kind of stuff, but these big canvases, they are hard to work with. And
again,
I've painted on
this is going to be a little longer video. This is going to be like 15-20 minute video, but if you're still watching, may as well give us a like, right?
Yeah. I don't think that looks too horrible.
What do you think, y'all?
Now, I may have to let it dry and we'll finish it up tomorrow because I'm going to have to let some of this dry before I can do the highlights any further anyway. So I guess we'll be done with it for tonight and we'll finish it up in the morning. That pot's going to take a couple of days, so don't forget to like us on here.
Like us, right?
Subscribe, comment.
Like us, subscribe, and...
but don't throw any tomatoes, especially since you're watching us on a computer and it'll get tomato all over your screen.
Oh, another thing. Share to your friends, okay?
Yeah, but don't throw tomatoes. You'll get it all over your screen, and believe me, that never works well.
Yeah, and check out Midnight Gaming.
Not only that, but Big and Teacher will try to eat your computer.
Oh, but check out Midnight Gaming, Wolf, after you get done with this video. See y'all.
Alright. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, real quick, it's early morning. Getting a little bit of a yellow haze on the screen, but I did a little work on it this morning. I noticed something. I went along this edge right here, and I don't know if you can see it very well. Let me see if this light will keep from blinding you. See if that helps any. Or I can pull it out, maybe. You'll see I kind of went along this edge with a little apricot. Let's see if I can bring it up to where you can see what I've got here. That's apricot. Also available from Folk Art. The reason I did that was because it wasn't highlighting, but you can see I went along with the contours. You can see where the brushstroke contours come along. I kind of did the same thing along this edge. Alright guys, we'll get back to it later. Bye-bye.